Usomabhizinisi wethu namhlanje sobe sichitha usuku naye uzinze lapha eMidrand kulamabhilidi lawa alapha emva kwami. Igama lakhe uMasego, ibhizinisi lakhe benza i-clinical engineering. Ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi ke yini ke kahle kahle lena abayenzayo lapha ebhizinisini lakhe. Ake shoneni khona siyobona.
I'm Masego Mohajane, founder of M2 Medical. M2 Medical is a medical engineering company that focuses on sales, rental, maintenance of medical equipment. Our core product is ultrasound equipment, where we offer total solutions to it. You can find us at Riversense iHub. Our website address is m2medical.co.za.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm very well, and yourself?
I'm good.
Yeah, man. Gizobona Sis Masego.
Okay. Follow me.
Yes, ma'am. I do.
Welcome to M2 Medical.
Yeah. As Masego, the company we registered in 2010.
Yeah.
But unkile nako to decide now you're taking the giant step.
Yes, should I take that giant step? So for from 2010 to 2014, practice once I start running M2 Medical, it be a success.
Yeah.
These are ultrasound machines. Ultrasound machines, they are mostly used by gynecologists to check the age of the fetus. Yes. Renality division is A2, where we deal with ultrasound equipment because that's our core product. And then renality division, and we are dealing a wider range of medical equipment plus medical furniture. Medical consumables. Yes.
Okay.
I'm really glad to be under her leadership because she's very fun and I learn a lot from her. What I do is I actually sell the equipment to the GPs and to all the gynecologists, and I also create client relationships as well and create client databases with the referrals I get from the doctors. It has been quite hectic, but it's fun to be here.
Yeah, welcome to my playground. Workshop M2.
Most of these things selling more. For the repairs.
Yes, for the repairs. Remember our company arena and reka machine e senyegile and then every lukis, every rekisa gape. Tool bag ya meki why wanna get portable ke ya mosadi
yeah, no, because I was thinking a big toolbox.
No. I for now I work a big one.
So
Muchini ho tsena ka mo ho fihla ka mo workshop re tlo bulela job card wa bona hore mona hona le di job card tse ileng hore re tla go botsa hore customer ya rena ke mang muchini ke eng le di details tsa teng a re bona e re fold e re some buttons a di respond mo panel. Yes, so ke kopa Phillips screwdriver ke se
what am I doing that you are servicing?
Service the public sector, the private sector as well. Ke bereka thata le di gynecologists, ke bereka thata le di GPs, and then ke kopa flat.
Yes. Be careful.
So 10 years experience.
There we go.
There we go. All right. So that's the first part. So then we'll have this. We just make a new cable and then replace it.
I moved offices from Lister Billing to here, and she was very helpful to move everything, and taught me about the machines that she's providing. She provides sauna machines, and she's taught me how to use that. She's a very valuable asset to my practice, because if I need something, I call her, she'll come running.
It's wonderful to see women doing it for themselves. Well, Masego has all sorts of equipment ranging from sauna, ECGs, all medical equipments she can source as per request and per use.
Yeah, Masego, you're growing too slowly.
Yes,
This is the
I
problem.
fully agree. I fully agree.
So this database that you're not tapping, I go to see.
uMasego wakhulele ebunzimeni obukhulu kakhulu. Lokho ke kwenza ukuthi aguqule indlela abona ngayo impilo. Yena ke ukhulele elokishini ke eliphuma lapha kule ndawo yazo ngokuthiwa ke iPlatinum Province eNorthwest. Siwele ke emuva sifuna ukwazi ukuthi le ntokazi lena ke iphupho lakhe lokuba usomabhizinisi laqala kanjani.
I had one best friend, during my primary school years. We used to get into a lot of mischief together.
There was a store just down the township, and we would go there. You know, you used to wear this, what they call it, Jim Dangari, and they had a belt here. So we would pull up this part more and then put in the mapopotane, you know.
You're a really tomboy, if you can put it like that.
Yeah, renamela ditlhare, re tibisa dipela ko sekgweng, you know, we were just tomboy nje.
She was more of a sister and a brother at the same time.
Everything coming to Masego.
So I used to change the light bulbs, try and fix the kettle, the TV. But I used to do odd jobs like that.
This way, there's a much about it.
I think that's where passion electronics actually started. But then, the unfortunate thing happened go high school. I fell pregnant in standard 9.
Hey, ne really tough. It's hey, by the like the whole 9 months, nobody on morning. She didn't even tell me, and we had a pact, Naliena, which I was very angry about. We had a pact, Naliena, that we were going to stay virgins, until we get married.
I just didn't know what to do because, I grew up in a family where my mom is a teacher. She was very strict. I just didn't know what to do. I didn't tell anyone. I just kept quiet about it. Right up until the last stages of the pregnancy, when I saw her, hey, maybe something might actually go wrong. That's when I decided to tell one of my teachers, the principal. The principal then contacted my parents.
Unfortunately, a lot of 5 months, all we knew was that we had this beautiful child, bubbly, lovely. The next day we come back from school and it's like the child is no longer there.
And I just felt like, everything just hit the most bottom of the most bottom you can ever get to. All those people, especially the girls who were my age group, the ones who were laughing at me, I did better than them. I did better than most of them. I was lucky enough to get a job instantly. Worked for a company called Evotech Electronics for about 6 months, and then moved to TechMed Africa, where I was there for close to 10 years.
Masego mo straightforward. Anya ke into my dag. How much straight?
Yo, strict.
But not anymore. I mean, I used to be very strict. Never been such trouble. Yes.
She's a single mother, by the way, and she's playing both parts at the same time, and I'm doing it amazingly.
My motto in life is that you should never give up. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. If you think that you've reached a dead end, you can always turn left or right, go up or dig down, and then come out again on the other side.
Ibhizinisi lakaMasego lisebenza enkundleni ke dominator kakhulu abantu besilisa. Lokho ke kwenzeke bonake labantu abesilisa bangazethembi kakhulu uma ngabe ke besebenza nomunye umuntu ke wesimame kubonake lo mkhakha. Njengamanje ke usestudio sethu uxoxisana noPeps. Lapho ke khona ke mbeke kulesi sihlalo esishisayo. Efuna ukwazi ukuthi ke lentokazi yona izimiseleni kwezamabhizinisi.
I've just arrived at the Making Move studio. I'm a bit nervous. I don't know what's gonna transpire, but I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the mentorship that I'm gonna get. I'm just hoping I'm not gonna get grilled. So let's just go in.
Masego holds a computed tomography equipment certificate endorsed by Toshiba Medical in Japan. This puts her in a very advantageous position in her industry, as only 2 people have this certificate in sub-Saharan Africa. The question is this certificate benefiting the business in any way? Let's find out. Ausi, hurra. Okay, all right, Mama, do la fast. You're running a business where you are a young black woman and should have advantages, but you're not making money. What's going on?
I'm not making money because I'm still lacking a little bit, with my entrepreneurial skills.
But right now it's about increasing revenue.
Yeah.
What should you be doing in order to increase revenue?
Firstly, I need to have an A team that will actually assist me in growing the company.
So you want to get more clients?
We need to get more clients, and then we need to be known in the market.
Okay, so
yes.
Who are these clients that you need
our
to get more
Our
of?
clients are basically, as hospitals, clinic, both in the private and the public sector. We've got private doctors ranging from your gynecologists, your GPs, and anyone with a need of an ultrasound equipment.
So your growth, as far as I see it, is in the public sector. What are you waiting for?
Oof. Initially, when I started the company, I thought as a black woman with a rare skill, I will get business easily from the government, but it wasn't the point.
What have the challenges been in terms of getting business from government?
The challenges are that, okay, you will go to the departments and then you'll find it's men who are working mainly in the department. Okay, if you want a business, then you have to give me this. And you'll find and my values, they go against whatever that particular individual and when I refuse, then it means I'm letting go of business.
Is that money or physical?
It's both. It's both.
Yeah, that's a challenge.
It is.
And it's a challenge particularly unique to black women in this country, a lot more than any other gender or race group. I'm not saying it doesn't happen anywhere else. So how many of these RFQs have you submitted in the last 12 months?
Probably 50.
Okay. And actual tenders, large tenders for the supply and maintenance of equipment, how many have you done?
Tenders, 0. I think I have been focusing mainly in the private sector.
You've got to submit.
Yeah.
You've got all the document, about tax clearance, certification, and you've got the skill.
Yes.
So you need to be submitting. What's the plan for the private sector? How are you going to grow the business in that regard?
I have a database of clients, okay, that I haven't actually even used. I just want to increase my sales team because I feel that we're not covering a lot of ground.
Yeah, but you're growing too slowly.
Yes,
This
I fully agree.
So this database that you're not tapping, I mean, you've got to hustle. You've got to hit the pavement. You've got to find a way and refuse to take no for an answer. Because you've got the right business, you've got the right skill, you're the right profile, you're the right person, you're very passionate. You've got to take the risks. Got to take the risks.
I fully agree.
Okay.
I fully agree.
I'm going to send you off to go chat to a good friend of mine.
Okay.
Who will be far gentler on you than I have been. So a coaching session, and hopefully you get some practical advice that will come out of that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you,
Thank
Joe,
you.
for sharing your story and for inspiring other entrepreneurs out there, and especially for inspiring black female entrepreneurs out there that have a lot of the same struggles that you have.
All right. Thank you.
Running a one-person operation can be a very daunting task for any business. Masego is going to go and find ways to make this work in order for her to grow her business. I'm sending her off for a coaching session with our seasoned business coach for advice on how to deal with some of her challenges and an idea on how to grow her business and make it reach its full potential, because it does have an enormous amount of potential.
I think o raisitse the points it's a long hore I'm slacking a bit side yaga, especially when it comes to not being aggressive enough to get business.
You're currently the person that's driving the sales in your company, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. But I also have 2 other sales reps as well.
Okay. Are you finding that they are able to generate the sales that you need to grow your company?
At the moment, I think they are not, because most of the revenue, is still generated by the sales that are coming from my side.
Okay.
So I think there's a little something actually that's lacking.
And if I had to look at how you would like to spend your time, ideally, would you like to reduce your sales function in the company?
Not reduce it completely. Instead of, having 80% of the revenue of sales coming from my side, I would actually want somebody to take over that responsibility.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. One person being the CEO of the company can't be both Chief Technical Director and also being the CEO of the company.
That's true.
And becoming the sales rep of the company. So you would need to look at removing yourself initially from the sales function, enough to have somebody that can drive sales, even if you structure an incentive-based salary structure.
Okay.
So at the beginning, they are driving the sales through commission and a sort of like a stipend or an allowance. And then as they grow the sales in the company, you can then start introducing a base salary, eventually to share options. So your business is split into 2 revenue streams, well, basically 2 divisions. When you started the company, which was the focus of the company?
The focus was actually ultrasound, because, we wanted to be a #1 ultrasound specialist in the country.
Yes.
And in the sub-Saharan region as well.
See, I like the fact that you saw a niche, you saw a gap. Now, when you're talking about your business today, obviously as you now go into business, a lot of things happen, and you start having to respond to different opportunities.
Yeah.
And that's how you started bringing in the medical supplies.
Yes.
Now, the challenge with that is that the medical supplies and the ultrasound division are not the same type of business. The opportunity that you saw was in the first division.
That's true.
Right? I would suggest that you focus on that.
Okay.
Focus on that. This is where the growth of the company is going to be in the future. Funding is definitely an essential part of your growth.
Yes.
I will not dispute that. Your company can actually do so with some funding, but not now. I think right now, what you need to do is to self-fund your business, and that you can do through your sales. So if you can get the right person to drive the sales, build that division that is where the opportunity sits, you will self-fund your business. When you are ready for funding is at the time when you want to say, now I want to scale that up. I want to treble what I'm making quickly. And I know funding can accelerate that growth. That's when we can talk about funding.
Okay.
But funding should not be used for the purpose of working capital to help a cash flow gap where there isn't a good sales strategy to meet that funding need, because the funding is expensive in itself, because you have to pay that funding gap. You've got the know-how, you've got the skills, you just need to go get those clients. And it mustn't be you getting them.
And I need the right team as well.
The team. I love that word, team. It shouldn't be sitting on you. It shouldn't be resting on you. It would be great for you to have a mix of advisors, people who you respect, people who you admire.
Okay.
Bring them together and meet with them twice a year to talk about the strategy of your company. It'll remind you to step out of your business so that you have a bird's eye view of your company, so you can see, oh, this is where we're going. This is where we're not actually going right. This is where I'm spending too much time. I need to reassess. I think that would be a great way for you to drive your strategy rather than just the operations inside the company.
Okay.
So that might be a nice thing for you to do twice a year. So start looking out for people that can act as advisors to your business that are very experienced.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
Cool.
Ooh, this was an experience and a half. Oh, from the intimidation to everything. But you know what? I honestly loved it. The mentoring was extremely good. It made me actually realize that, you know, I had a business idea and then I deviated a little bit from it. I really thank Making Moves for this opportunity. I would say going forward, I will make you guys proud and make myself proud as well.